How you doing, everyone? It's Juan Romero here from SwitchWatch. I'm back with another review, and today it's a game called Zombie Driver Immortal Edition. We're going to break this one down and see whether it's worth your time and investment. Now, Zombie Driver does have a story. It's nothing to write home about, though. There are 31 missions, and the story drives the campaign in that respect. Some of those missions involve transporting dangerous cargo or rescues. Nothing special, unfortunately. And moving into the gameplay, Zombie Driver Immortal Edition does have 3 main modes. Pretty large campaign, Blood Race, which involves you racing against other drivers, and Slaughter, which is basically you against waves and waves of enemies. Now, I really wanted to love this game. It has all the ingredients I usually enjoy. There's lots of zombies and blood, weapons, and cars, of course, to ram into those hordes of flesh-eating buggers. The problem, though, that I never took into account how frustrating it would be maneuvering a vehicle while trying to ram into zombies and kill them, also with your weapons equipped. You see, unlike a twin stick shooter, which this would have probably been perfect if it was, and way more fun to play, here you're restricted in which direction you can shoot, which means you must position the vehicle in a way to target those zombies. Now, it proves to be hugely annoying as you end up reversing the car into buildings and spending huge amounts of time maneuvering your car into the right position just so you can take out those zombies. It also doesn't help that the camera has a mind of its own at times. No matter whether you use the smart or the static option, it often jumps into differing views, making you rather annoyed, to say the least. On top of that, the view's not quite far enough ahead, and so I started off this review listing many of the issues I have with the game. Despite that, I still did enjoy it. The campaign is nothing special, but I did enjoy carrying out the missions, often having to rescue people and take them back to base, or killing a crazy amount of zombies in a certain time. It is a load of fun just ramming into loads of zombies while you're on your travels, and often dying on the way. There are also side missions which you can take part in, and I found those to be a fun distraction. There's also bosses that you'll come up against, and you'll have to take them out with the multitude of weapons that you find along the way, along with health packs, and there is also upgrades, and we'll talk about that in a second. With all the cash that you do collect, you can upgrade your vehicle, and you gain cash by killing zombies and picking up loot on the way. You'll have to complete the majority of the campaign to unlock most of the vehicles. It's a lot more fun when you do unlock some of the latter vehicles, like the police car. Early on, though, you'll have to make use of those limousines and taxi. The other modes are great for quick bursts of play too, and they are actually rather fun. I have to give the developer their due. I enjoyed Blood Race, where it turns into a racing game of sorts, and you can take out other cars with your weapons equipped, some of which include rockets, flamethrowers, and the trusty machine guns, of course. There are also differing races to take part in, from Eliminator to Endurance. The latter has a bomb strapped to your vehicle, and you have to race through checkpoints to extend your time. Now, Slaughter mode has you killing hordes and hordes of zombies in a more confined space, and while this mode is okay, it becomes rather repetitive quickly. However, it's probably one of the more addictive modes. In terms of the audio here is good enough, but again, nothing special. I have to say the voice acting leaves a lot to be desired. It's rather poor here. The devs have tried, but unfortunately it just falls short in many of the areas. The visuals here, again, rather generic at times, and for me it's that camera that posed the issue. The text on the menus as well is just way too small even to read on the big screen while playing in docked mode. The game does run smoothly though, and I didn't have any performance issues either in docked or in handheld. One last thing to mention with the visuals is I did like some of the weather effects and the fact that you can play in day. There's night modes as well, and the lighting is quite good. In terms of pricing, the game is $13.49 for our friends in the US and £12.14 in the UK, currently with 10% off. And the game will of course give you a good amount of hours, but there isn't any multiplayer here, so you won't be able to play with a friend either locally or online, which is a bit of a shame. I would have loved to have seen a co-op mode here. Really depends how much you enjoy this type of game, but with its issues, I can see many giving up before the credits roll. So, Zombie Driver Immortal Edition is a game that should have had its issues overcome by now with this release. A dodgy camera, a frustrating gameplay is going to turn many off, and while there are parts where I did have fun blowing things up, killing hordes of zombies and taking on huge bosses, it does soon become repetitive far too quickly for my liking, with no real substance to keep you going, and it's not addictive enough either due to the flaws in this game. If you can forgive some of those missteps though, then by all means give this a go, but wait until it's on sale. From me then, a 5.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed the review, ladies and gentlemen, and you're new here, then why not consider subscribing? Make sure you hit that bell notification so that you're notified when our next video goes live. We get involved in all types of stuff. There's accessory reviews, game reviews, list videos, and features from time to time. So make sure you subscribe. It'll be well worth it for everything Nintendo Switch related. For all of you ladies and gentlemen that continue to support this channel, thank you so much. You know it means the world to us. My name's Juan Romero. I'll see you again on the next one. Take care. See you soon.